Okay, welcome to this first tutorial on blogging. Today we are looking at the introduction to blogging, and the course code is blogging 101. So that's what we are looking at today. My name is David Vaje. I'll be your lecturer in this course. So I'll be taking you through all the full blogging course and then some digital marketing courses, and we'll be doing a lot of online courses, Zoom meetings, online videos like this, and then one-on-one meetings once a while. So I am the one taking you through this course. So I have the syllabus of the course here, and the duration is 8 weeks. So we just started like this. So this tutorial is part of the 8 weeks. I'm not going to read through the whole of this. I'm not going to read through the whole of this. I'll make this available to you after the course, or better still, you can simply go to empaccollege.com, as you can see on the screen. So when you go to empaccollege.com, the two syllabus are here: blogging 101, fundamentals of effective blogging, and then mastering effective or mastering blogger. So you read through this. So it means I've given you the syllabus already. So you have access to the syllabus, but this is the Word document. I'll ask one of your teachers to create a Telegram group or a WhatsApp group where I can share files like this with you. So I can share this in the Word and the PDF format so that you know the syllabus. So today we are doing just this: introduction to blogging, and the first item, introduction to blogging, definition, purpose, and then importance. So this is just what we are doing today to lay the foundation of blogging. So we are looking at introduction to blogging, or blogging 101, and we are looking at the introduction to blogging, which will look at the definition, the purpose, and then the importance of blogging. We'll also look at the history behind blogging, or the history behind blogs. So this is what we'll be looking at in this very short tutorial. I'll try to be brief as much as possible, and after the tutorial you are going to take an assignment which you submit before our next class. So and your next class will be communicated to you by your teachers. So now let's quickly go to the agenda for today. So today I have 6 objectives, or 6 agenda on the list here. The first is for me to introduce you to the definition of blogging, types of blogging, and then we'll look at the purpose of blogging, the importance of blogging, and then we'll look at the conclusion of this very tutorial, and then you take your assignment. So let's move on. So as you can see on the screen, the definition of blogging, it says that blogging is the process of creating, writing, and publishing content on the web in various formats. So when you look at the definition, the process of blogging, when you say you are blogging, is the process of creating, writing, and publishing content on the web or on the internet in various formats. So once you are creating a content of in any form, it can be an article, that is a text content. It can be a graphic work, like this, an image I insert in this slide. So this, if you are blogging images, is also a type of content, and videos. videos have become one of the most powerful type of content we have in our day. So when you are creating content in any of this format and you are publishing on the internet, it means you are blogging. That's what it means according to this definition. So now let's look at what a blog is. Now we've looked at blogging. Now we are looking at a blog. So a blog is a regularly updated website or web page which is typically run by one or which is typically run by an individual or a small group. And a blog is written in an informal style or a conversational style. So when we talk about a blog is actually a website, but this type of website is regularly updated. It means that the owner of the blog or the group behind the blog posts regularly. It can be daily, it can be weekly, it can be monthly, it can be maybe bi-monthly, but once the posts are regularly updated, it becomes a blog. So it means if you visit a blog today, tomorrow when you go, you see new updates on that blog. So when you talk about a blog, it's a regularly updated website or web page. So that is one definition of a blog. Then you talk about another definition. So another definition of a blog is that it's a type of website where posts are typically displayed in a reverse chronological order, so that the most recent post appears first at the top of the web page. So what it means is that the second definition is saying that is that blogs posts are arranged in the reverse chronological order. So if you post one post right now on your blog and then you post another one, the recent one will be at the top when the old one will be at the top down. So let me give you a typical example. So let me use this website, 3news.com. So 3news is run by TV3. It's a news website and it's a blog. So now let's see. These are today's posts. So as you can see, today is 28th June. This one is 28th June. So the 28th Junes are at the top. They come first before the 27th come. Then we enter 26th. So what it means is that on blog, so you can see 28th in this category, entertainment category, the post here, 28th come before 27. So this is an example of reverse chronological order. The newest posts are at the top, and then the older ones are below. That's a typical example of a reverse chronological order. So this definition is saying that a blog is a website where posts are arranged in a reverse chronological order. Now, when you talk about a website, I said earlier that a blog is a type of website. So when you talk about a website, it is mostly static in nature. When it says something is static, like it's not changing frequently, it's not changing anytime soon. Example, if I take the website tonaton.com, for instance, this is a website. The information you see here today is the same information you see tomorrow, next, maybe a month's time. Hardly will the company decide to make changes to this website, maybe once a while, once in a year, or once in 2 years. But generally, websites are static in common. But if you talk about blogs, when you come here, maybe in few hours time, you wouldn't see this post again. you'll see that they've updated new posts. That will be there. If you come tomorrow, you see posts of 29. So this is a blog, and it's also a website. It's also something.com. This is also something.com. But just that with blogs, it's a type of website that is regularly updated. I hope we are making progress. Okay, so let's move forward. Let's look at some examples of blogs. So I used 3news.com for instance in the previous example. So you know 3news is a blog. Then let's talk about GhanaWeb.com. Web.com. GhanaWeb is a blog, so this is also a blog because it is regularly updated, and of course the posts are arranged in a reverse chronological order. Now the last one, myjoyonline.com. So this is also a popular news site in Ghana, and it is a blog because it is regularly updated. So this post was posted 0 minutes ago. It means it was posted just now. This one 55 minutes ago, and the 0 minute one is at the top of the 55 minute one, and this one of course is ahead of 1 hour 4 minute one, and so forth. So that's the reverse chronological order arrangement. So of course, once this is being updated regularly and the posts are in reverse chronological order, it becomes a blog. So those are the 3 examples of blogs I have here in this tutorial. Now you have millions and millions of blogs. So these are not just the 3 types of blogs we have. These are just examples. So this will help you to understand a picture of a blog. So for instance, if we say posts are arranged in a reverse chronological order, it means that your Facebook fan page or your Facebook page is a blog. Your YouTube handle is a blog because the post you post earlier will be below the new post you have posted. So that is an example of a blog. So your Facebook page is a blog, your YouTube handle is a blog, your Twitter handle is a blog. Now quickly let's move to the history of blogs. Now most experts believe that the first blog that was created is links.net. Links.net. So let's go to links.net. That was the first blog that was ever created. So let's go to links.net. So we are looking at the history of blogs. So the first blog that was ever created is this one. Very, very basic. But at that time, it was very difficult to come up with something basic like this because the internet was just coming up. So this was the first blog that was ever created. They kept it there for history's sake. So the first blog that was ever created was links.net, and it was created in 1994. I'm sure by that time most of you were not born. Very few of you were born. And the one who created the blog was Justin Howe. So Justin was the one who created the first blog where he has been publishing some writings of himself. During the time he created the blog, he was still a student at the Swarthmore University. So he was a student and he was the first person to ever create a blog. So just as you are students, by our next class, you should be able to create a blog. And then you have a blog as a student, just like Justin has a blog when he was a student. He was the first person that ever created a blog. Now, in the 1994, when the first blog was created, they don't call it blog, they call it weblog. So the word weblog was invented on December 17, 1997. So even when he created, maybe they call it a website before they started calling it a weblog. And the name weblog was given to it by John Berger, who also invented his own blog that he labeled Robot Wisdom. So that was in 1997. So from 1994 until December 1997, there was no name for a specific name for a blog. It was assumed to be a website. So the name was believed to have been derived from the act of logging the web during browsing. So they believe that the web blog that John Berger gave to blogs is believed to be because of the way people log the web to browse and have access to blogs. So in 1999, at that time, I'm sure most of you were born. In 1999, the word blog came to life. So there was someone named Peter Mehos. It was a programmer. He rebranded the term "we blog" to blog. So look at the variation of the. Initially, there was practically no name, so they call it a website. So it's also a website. Before somebody introduced weblog, then finally, someone termed the word weblog to blog. So later on, approximately after 5 years, the term blog was declared the word of the year by Merriam-Webster. So that's after 5 years from 1997. So let's calculate it. 1998, that's after 1 year. 1999. So like from 5 years after 1999. So 2000, that's 1 year. So by 2004, the word blog was declared the word of the year because it's become so powerful. Everybody wants to blog and companies want to blog. It has become very popular, just like today. So Merriam Dictionary or Webmaster declared the word blog as the word of the year. Now, so at that time, all in 1999, 1997, 1994 and go, if you want to blog or you want to create your own blog, you have to program it from scratch yourself. There was no platform that you can host your blog. So you have to be a serious programmer for you to own a blog those days. But fortunately, when the word is becoming popular in 1999, 3 platforms or 3 new blogging platforms came up. That means some companies came up with some platform where people can own a blog without necessarily being a programmer. So the first blogging platform that came out is Xanga, and then the second is LiveJournal, and then Blogger, which is still popular, also emerged in 1999. So Xanga was a site that focused more on the social side of blogging, similar to MySpace. So if you know MySpace, how MySpace was, that is how MySpace is still there. You can visit MySpace to check myspace.com. That's how Xanga was similar to how MySpace was. So later, Xanga boasted for over 300,000 users at its peak before it faded out of the blogging scene entirely. So right now we don't have Xanga, but in the early 1999, Xanga was one of the leading blogging platforms. In fact, the first to ever came up. Then, so they brought the idea, but they are out of the scene as we are in 2023 now. Now, LiveJournal also started as a website where the founder could keep in touch with his high school friends, and it quickly grew into a place where all kinds of people could record their thoughts and develop communities. So LiveJournal was also one of the popular blogging platform, and then it sustained its popularity as a blogging platform into the middle of 2000s, before it gradually transformed from a blogging site where all were welcome into Russian primary social media platform. So LiveJournal is still there, but it is not performing the old purpose again. Now, finally, in the same 1990, a blogger, on the other hand, began its life as a commercial blogging service created by Paralabs in 1999. So, Blogger is owned by Paralab. They created it in 1999. The platform was purchased in 2003 by Google. So Google purchased Blogger. When Paralab was running Blogger, you have to pay before you can use it. But Google purchased it and make it free and available to everybody. So we'll be using Blogger to create our first blog. And Blogger belongs to Google. So we'll practice blogging with Blogger. It has a lot of advantages that we'll be discussing. Then the move of Google purchasing Blogger. This move of Google purchasing a Blogger, not just Blogger, but also the entire concept of blogging into the mainstream. So Google purchase of Blogger and making it free is one of the things that make blogging so popular that everybody could blog because it is now free. Unlike at first that you have to pay. Just like some of you, if you say you should pay for something online now, some of you don't have credit card or debit cards and you'll be struggling. But Google made it for free. So even people like us, like you students who could not purchase it at that time, you can still blog. So you will be able to blog because Blogger is still free and is one of the most popular blogging platforms out there. Another very popular blogging platform is WordPress, and then it started in 2003. Before WordPress, there was a platform that we call, it's a software, they call it B2 Cafe Log. So that platform was working before they discontinued the service. So one of the founders or one of the team members decided to form WordPress, which has become the most popular blogging platform in our world today. So WordPress now hosts about 32% of all websites on the internet. So WordPress is the biggest blogging platform, followed by probably Blogger. But we'll start with Blogger before we continue to WordPress. So this is an introductory class, so more of theories. Now let's move straight to types of blogs. So types of blogs or the traditional blogging. Now when you talk about blogging, we have a traditional concept of blogging. So when you talk about traditional context of blogging, is a blogger or a traditional blogger is a blogger that writes articles. So article writing and publishing it on your website or your blog is what is termed the traditional blogging. That is the fundamental concept of blogging. Traditional blogging. So now, I have 4 types of blogs on the screen, as you can see: personal blogs, business blogs, niche-based blogs or niche blogs, and then collaborative blogs. There are several types of blogs. There are several classes of blogs, but these are examples. So personal blogs belong to individuals. As you are coming to create your own blog, that falls under personal blogs. We have business blog that belongs to businesses. So a business blog about the product and services, and they give tutorials on how to use the services. It's a blog. Niche-based blog. If you say niche-based blog, someone can blog about food. He like writing about food, maybe how to prepare dishes or the health benefits of some food stuff we eat. It's an example of food blog. Travel blogs, how to travel from this country to another. When you go to this country, what are the things you are expected to do as a stranger? That's about traveling blogs. Tech blogs, writing about technology, maybe how to convert a Word document to PDF, how to convert PDF to Word, how to convert JPEGs to this, Like that. Those are tech related blog. We can talk about fitness blog. We can talk about music blog. We have several types of blogs. Now, so the first type that we mention is the traditional blogging. And under it, we can have personal blogs, business blogs, and co. This type of blog mostly require you write an article. That is why it falls under traditional blogging. Now let's go to micro blogging. It's also a type of blogging. So we are talking about three main types of blogging in this tutorial. Traditional blogging, and under it we have these four, but we have several under traditional blogging, but this four is okay for your tutorial. So it can be personal blog, business blog, niche blogs, collaborative blogs where two or more people come together to produce content. Is also a type of blog. Then we have it's also a type of blog under the traditional blog. Then we have the micro blogging. Now when you talk about micro blogging, is the practice of making short frequent posts on a micro blogging platform. So when you talk about micro blogging platform, you are talking about Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. So a social media is a micro blogging platform. So someone who publish short post on social media, it can be a short video, it can be a short write-up, it can be an image with some write-up or with some creative stuff, it can be an artwork. So someone who publish content on social media, short is also a blogger, and maybe he has a purpose for his blogging. Most of these people create blogs, or they blog, or they engage in micro blogging so that they can build audience and get advertisement deals. So people pay them to post their ads, or they can sign ambassadorial deals. So some of the example of micro bloggers are the comedians. Comedians are much popular. Micro blog influencers, social influencers are also micro bloggers. So micro blogging becomes very popular in our day. People build social media pages, post a lot of stuff, want to go viral, and then they gain popularity. They post short posts. So micro blogging is a type of blogging. So we talk about the traditional blogging, the micro blogging. So if you have a Facebook fan page and you are posting regularly, you are engaging in micro blogging. In our day, you can combine the various types of blogging. As we continue, you get to understand more. So you can be a traditional blogger, you have a blog website, then you also have social media pages where you are even sharing some of your article on the social media pages. So you are combining the various types of blogging to get more exposure. Is allowed. It's a good practice and very popular in our day. Now, types of blogs. The third one we are talking about, we call it vlogging. Vlogging or video blogging. So we can say video blogging. That's why they bring the V and remove the B to call it one way. Because if you want to say V-blogging, it's too complex. So vlogging or video blogging involves creating and sharing video content. So you can share video content on YouTube, on Vimeo, on TikTok, on even Facebook and Twitter. So vlogging is also a type of blogging, but this one has to do with video creating on video sharing platforms. So YouTube, for instance, you can only upload videos there. You can comment under someone's video, but you can't post a text on YouTube for people to comment under, like the way you do on Twitter and co. So vlogging has to do with creating video and publishing it on a video sharing platform like YouTube, Vimeo, TikTok and co. So a YouTuber is a vlogger. So if you say a vlogger, it's just a type of blogger. So someone who blogs is a blogger. I hope you are aware. We talk about blogging, we talk about blogs. So if in your exam you come across who is a blogger, it's just someone who blogs, then you can proceed and explain blogging. So these are the three types of blogging we have to look at under this tutorial. Now let's move on to the purpose of blogging. We have 6 purposes of blogging here. The first purpose of blogging is to share knowledge. So you can, maybe you are educated in certain aspects, you are an expert in some aspects. You can share your knowledge, free or paid. It's all part of blogging. Then you can express your thoughts and your ideas. So maybe one of the trending things going on now is the Yvonne Nelson and then the Sarkodie issue. Maybe you want to express your thought and talk about it. You can write an article or make a video or make a short post. So you are expressing your thought, or maybe about the election that just occurred in Asin North constituency. Maybe you want to share your view about it. That's about blogging to express your thoughts and ideas. Or you want to give an idea about the current economic crisis we are facing in Ghana. You can share your thought through blogging. Then blogging also helps you to build a community. So if you are blogging on social media, you have a Facebook page, people will have to like your page, follow you. Twitter, they have to follow you. So you are building a community. Your subsequent posts, majority of those people will see your posts. So blogging helps you to build a community. Now, it also improves your writing skills. So if you are a traditional blogger, you are writing articles and co, your writing skills are improved. That means there is a whole lot of advantage of blogging. And then you can use blogging to promote a business or a course. You can promote a business with blogging. If you have social media page that you post content often and you attract large number of followers, you can promote your business. I make mention earlier that some of these social media influencers that are into microblogging build audience on social media, and businesses pay them to share their products and services with their audience. And of course, some people following them may purchase their product. So promoting a business or a course can be how will I say it? Maybe a donation, you are raising fund for someone in a critical health condition, or someone had 8 A's in WASI and need to go to school, but there is no money. You want to use your blog to promote it for people to contribute to help such person. You are promoting a cause. So blogging can help you to, or you can build a blog for a purpose of promoting your business or a cause. Most businesses are social media pages, which is a blog. They have it so that they can attract the followers or the customers, so that they can get they can promote their business to them. And the last but not the least one on the screen is that blogging helps you earn money. Of course, all the things you do, you want to make money from your blogging. So making money is one of the important purposes of blogging. So let's move on. Let's look at importance of blogging. Now, blogging has a lot of importance. One is to boost SEO. SEO stands for search engine optimization. So we'll be learning more into the SEO in the future. So it helps you to build SEO. I won't waste time explaining SEO, but just keep it in mind that blogging helps you to boost SEO, which is search engine optimization. Then also, blogging helps you to build trust with your audience. So when you are blogging, you are creating high quality content. Your content are indeed helping your audience. You are giving tips and others. Your audience will trust you that, oh, you are good at this. So you are learning IT, you can create your blog about IT or about any topic that you can write well. We are going to use powerful tools to write our blogs, so you don't have to worry about the writing. And then use powerful tools to create videos and all that. So blogging also establishes you as an authority in your field. So the field you are blogging in, you become a more of authority. You are good at it. People can have confidence in you there that, yeah, this is your field, because you are demonstrating the knowledge you have in your field in the blog post or the post you are posting on your blog. And also, blogging also enables personal development. Yeah. So blogging enables personal development. As you blog, you get personal development. You build yourself, your knowledge, and all that through blogging. So blogging is a good thing. And the last but not the least on the screen is it provides a potential source of income. This is somebody's blog and how much is earning as I display in the screen here. You can make a whole lot of money from blogging, but it takes time. You have to build it. So as you are starting the blogging, you are not expecting something like this. You take your time and you build your income source from your blog. So blogging has a huge potential. You can see this money on the screen here, not small money. And you can build your blog to this extent and you'll be receiving this kind of huge payment from your blogs. We are going to learn it and you build up on it. And of course, it's not going to happen in 1 day, 1 month, 2 months, or even 1 year. You have to be consistent before you can reach stages like this. Now let's move forward. The impact of blogging. Now, when you talk about blogging, blogging has several impacts on bloggers. From personal development to business growth, blogging has numerous impact on individual and society. So on personal impact, self-expression and improve writing skills. So blogging will help you to be able to express yourself better on various topics, and then you also be able to improve your writing skills. Then on social impact, you'll be sharing ideas to the society and creating communities around yourself. Then for business impact, blogging helps in lead generation, brand awareness, and sometimes sales. Blogging can bring sales to businesses. So the impact of blogging has impact on your personal life, it has impact on your social life, and then on your business if you have. So in conclusion, blogging in all its form is a versatile tool for sharing content online, serving various purposes from self-expression to business promotion. Its importance lies in its ability to boost your search engine optimization, build trust with an audience, establish authority, and provide a potential source of income. So blogging is so powerful, very, very powerful, whether for personal or professional reasons. Understanding and utilizing blogging can offer numerous benefits. So when we start, it's not difficult to own a blog. Blogging is interesting and fun, and I believe you love it as we continue this journey. So basically, this is the end of this tutorial. I know you have questions. Write your questions down so that when we meet on live Zoom class, you ask your questions. So this is an introduction to blogging, and I think I have consumed all the agenda on the lead definition of blogging. We did definition of blogging, we did types of blogging, we did purpose of blogging, importance of blogging, and the conclusion aspect. We have done that. So this is where we are. So blogging is so powerful, and then you have to start preparing yourself for the next stage of blog. Next meeting, we will be having our own blog. We'll start creating our own blog like that. So it's gonna be more of practical, and then it is going to be longer than this introductory class, and it's going to be more of practical, and your teachers are going to guide you to do the various practicals, and you have your own blog. You master your blog, and you have this video with you everywhere. You can watch this video to revise what is being taught in the classroom. So now, this is the assignment I promised to give you. We have 2 questions, and after you do your assignment, you are sending me a PDF copy, not a Word document, a PDF copy to this email, mpacgh@gmail.com. So the first question, write a note on the following topics, or write a note on the following. A, blogging. So you are writing a note, not just the definition. A blog, you are writing a note on a blog. Microblogging, vlogging, and then traditional blogging. That is 1. Now question 2. Kofi is a comedian that creates short video, image, and text comedies on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Is Kofi a blogger? Explain. So Kofi is a comedian. He creates content on social media such as Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. So the question is, is Kofi a blogger? If yes, why? If no, too, why? So this is a short assignment you have to submit. So you are submitting this assignment within 48 hours after watching this video. So your teacher will communicate the time this video is shown to you in the class, and then we are going to use that to judge you. So when you send the email, the time will be there, and that's the time we are going to judge if you submit it on time or not. So in our subsequent classes, I'll try to know you the more. Right now we don't know each other. When we connect on live class, then we'll try to know each other. So basically, this is the end of today's tutorial, and I hope to see you in our next tutorial. Thank you very much. Once again, my name is David Vajeh, and it is nice having this class with you. All the best. Bye.